Rondo Glo. Right back at another YouTube video for y'all, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back in the building, back at it once again. Now, this time we have this streamer, well, this female streamer, up really bad. Now, I don't know what's going on with this situation right here, but apparently they was doing some wild stuff on stream, so we better hop on into it. I don't know anything about this situation, but this video is gonna, smarten me up. This is by Hello Yazine Extras. I think I'm saying the name right, but I tap into a couple of his videos. He's really good at giving background and stuff. So you feel me? About to hop on into this video, but before we get into the content, be sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, man. We are on the road to 7K subscribers, and I can't 7K unless you subscribe. Makes sense, right? Follow me on my social medias, man. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. Snapchat even though I don't be on Snapchat like that, for real. But everything's in the description down below. And without further ado, man, let's hop on to this video. Let's go!
What's popping, y'all? Two of these female streamers might be cooked. One more than the other. One is Asian and one is Nina Lynn. She's just recently blown up. She was on a China trip with Agent 00. And also you have Zoe Spencer, who got cooked. Well, she got her application for Streamer University thrown in the trash because Kai Cenat did not like the way that she behaved with him. A lot of dudes feel like she's constantly trying to emasculate them, and also she got cooked, deep fried. Not even a saute. We're talking about like when your mom burns something and she's like, oh no, it's just a little bit crispy. When you see that black, it's burnt. It's just a little crunchy. That's what he did to her career. It's so Illuminati. And we hadn't really heard from Zoe Spencer since, until this incident, which is not something she wanted people to hear about, or she shouldn't want people to hear about, because they are being accused of S-ing another dude. And I thought this dude was just a young buck, but I think he's like in his 20s. I think like 24 or something. But regardless, that doesn't, well, it does change things a little bit, because if he's a kid, then they're then they're burnt.
So what do people be doing on stream nowadays? Like, is the views that valuable to you? Like, is the money that good to the point where you gotta do a lot of crazy things on stream to get views, bro? Like, is that where we at this point? Because it's like, damn, what y'all doing on stream, gang?
What is it? Cooking Mama? Yeah, they're Cooking Mama burnt. But if he's of age, they're just fried. So I think that's the difference that we can make of it. But I'm going to try to play you guys a clip. I'm on probation still, so, we got to take it a little bit easy. But I will describe, because it's actually really bad. So I'm going to play you guys the first clip right now.
What is she doing?
Come here. I got you.
What is she doing? What are they trying to do to him? What are they trying to do to him, bro?
He's 23.
No,
he's consensual.
No, he's not consensual.
Yes, he is.
He's not even saying nothing.
He likes it.
Bro, what?
Oh, no.
Yo,
so
hold
here,
him is crazy.
I gotta cut it off. So, boy, I gotta cut it off before they start throwing it back on.
I'm absolutely confused as to what is going on. Why are they trying to grab him and do what to him? They're trying to throw it back on him, and he not trying to have that. Nah, that's crazy, bro. The roles are reversed. People have been like, you weirdo.
There is a contrast to be made here, because recently there was a clip going around of Neon and Iggy Azalea, who are business partners, homies, friends, and she's like trying to dance on him, like at least twice. But you can see the way that she's doing it, she's like gauging, right? Like she's getting close to him, and it is a little bit awkward, not gonna lie. I don't know how much of it is scripted, but I do think Neon was just like trying to be respectful of the whole situation. But you could see she wasn't forcing herself on it.
Sales tax sucks.
It's like, slowly moving, gauging his reaction. And I think that is completely different. And I'm going to play you guys that clip of them right now. Iggy Azalea and also Neon.
She's trying to dance on him.
What are your thoughts? Give me a breakdown. You can be honest.
I'm trying to figure out,
like she already gave you the dance that she was trying to do.
I just didn't want to cross the boundaries. Because we're good friends.
Look at his face! Look at Gilbert's face! Yo, that man is like, what the fuck is he talking? Yo, bro, that man's face says it all. That shit is funny.
I mean, she all like crossing the boundaries. If she's dancing in the corner, you just got behind her.
Yeah.
Randomly. You know what I mean? But she was talking to you, did, and she turned. You know what I mean? Like that's that she turned to you, right? Like, hey, get up on it, and she did it like 3 times, and you denied it all.
So I never
No, she can get up.
Yes!
Yeah. This is completely different because you see the guy cornered. He's hiding in the corner. You've got these 2 chicks that look bigger than him. It doesn't even matter if they look bigger than him. He's still a man. He's stronger than them. But the vision, I'm saying, is what we're talking about here. And they're trying to take, and he doesn't want them. This dude Saeed. And I'm just like, yo, what is wrong with these chicks?
Yeah,
why are they doing this?
Why
is
they
this
grabbing
necessary?
him?
And even XQC responded to this, so this started getting bigger and bigger, and he wanted them banned. So I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
Chat, but now reverse the roles. Hold on now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said.
Some girl is cornered, okay? And then some guy pulls out his schmeedy long sausage, okay? And just starts to...
You didn't have to say that. Like, why did you have to go extra and say that part? Like, is that necessary, gang? Like, nah.
Start. Ooh. Start 4 Oh, now I'm weird. Oh, now Chet says, whoa. Now Chet thinks I'm weird for saying that. Something happens. I reverse the roles. Now I'm the one that's weird. I didn't even say anything. I didn't do nothing.
Now this only gets worse because what would happen is that wasn't the end of it. So this dude Saeed, he runs away and he goes upstairs. He leaves the whole situation. Keep in mind, this is on stream. He clearly does not want this to happen. And it's not even like, oh, I don't want it to happen. And then he's like smiling, smirking. Like it's evident that this guy does not want this to happen.
Right.
But what happens in like the community, people start talking to him and they're like, yo, are you mentally and emotionally traumatized? Not only with the physical aspect. And he says they didn't even post the full thing. There's a part where they literally take me to the room and try to pull down my clothing.
What?
Not standing with her, but why didn't you talk?
Nah. See, now we getting too far. They try to pull down his clothes. Nah, that's wild, gang. Like, I don't know what people be doing if they was on drugs. I don't know what's going on in that streaming industry, bro, but there's a lot of weird stuff going on there.
It's early.
I don't know.
And why was you laughing in the clip? It was definitely wrong, but come on. Yo, we could tell when there's nervous laughter. Like, this was for sure nervous laughter. Like, what is he supposed to say? And this is the thing. Like, if he starts throwing hands, feet, elbows, right? Like, cracks them right in the splits their head open, they're gonna say, man, you know, there's never a situation where you should hit a chick, man. He should have just got out that situation. So what is he supposed to do? And they said when it originally happened, most people were attacking me, and I felt so uncomfortable talking about it that I only talked about it with people that I know. So the situation, you can see some screen caps here. The first one where that chick Zoe Spencer is trying to throw it back, and then they go upstairs and they're like,
one of the things students love about
get your money, but that is just such a buzzkill game.
off dude's socks, trying to take off dude's like what he's wearing. One of them is on top of him, holding him down, which one of them is on top of him, holding him down. The other one's trying to hop up on him. And do I think that these chicks wanted him? No. However, they need to understand the limits of scripting, improving. Well, most of streaming is improving, but you can't improv a situation like this when the guy's not into it with you. Like, you're forcing it on him. And he even said, I've been vocal about the situation originally, and nobody cared. It took me a lot to talk about it again. And for the third time, it has hurt me once again, where it'll take me time to heal from it again. I've been invalidated by the other parties, which don't realize what it did. And this was just last night. And when people started asking in Nina Lynn's chat and Zoe Spencer's chat about it, their moderators started just deleting stuff. Now, this is another thing that's not working in favor of Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer, is they are a little bit more aggressive compared to the average female streamer. A lot of people will make fun of Nina Lynn's voice.
Well,
a lot of people feel like...
I don't know how Nina Lynn, I think he said that's her name. I don't know how she talk. I don't know anything about her. So this is literally like my first time even like noticing her. Like I don't know anything about her. I do know about Zoe, and Zoe be wildin'. She talking dudes all type of crazy, aggressive tone. Biting, licking, like just doing a whole bunch of odd stuff and just doing a whole bunch of extra stuff, like, or I don't know about this Nina chick though, at all.
They try to emasculate dudes on their stream, and that's part of their content, and that means they are going to get a lot less grace, and it's not going to soften the blow for them when pushback like this happens. Like if they were like a girly, dainty girl that was behaving like this with a high-pitched voice, like a Pokimane who changes up her voice, then, well, Pokimane is just kind of hated, but just think of that archetype, then they're probably going to be like, man,
seems like it'd be a lot going on with the female streamers, like not only the Zoe situation, this girl on my screen, Nina Lynn with her, and Samaya, people, like, ever since she came out, people just been, like, felt like she's rubbed them the wrong way. Like, it's a lot with the female streamers, but I don't know what's going on with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all should be like SS Sniper Wolf, play them games. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all doing the IRL stuff is, I don't know, man. It's looking like it's not working out, man. I don't know. That's just me. Well, I'm just looking at what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Because this year, this is like the 4th incident this year when it's involving a female streamer that's rubbing people the wrong way and into stuff, and it's just a lot, bro. Word.
Why this guy?
I'm not gonna lie, the male streamers too have been wilding this year too. Like most of them, like just streaming in general has had a negative rap. Like I want to say, ever since after Streamer University. Word.
He's why he doing all that, man? We know he wanted it because this is a crazy situation. I feel like if you defend this in particular here, this is like a Boosie bar mitzvah. It's like when, you know, like bar mitzvah is when like a Jewish boy turns into a man at like 13. For Boosie, what he said is he be getting, in his own words, he be getting strippers or hookers or whatever to pull up on his kid and give him some box when he's 13. That's why I call it a Boosie mitzvah, a Boosie bar mitzvah. So they were trying to run a Boosie bar mitzvah on this guy completely against his will, and then he denies it. But Nina Lynn gets approached by Your Rage, and he's trying to figure out the situation. He's like, yo, listen, like, yo, what you did was foul, and I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now, and her reaction is not the appropriate one.
So what if he says, I feel like you did something wrong? No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one essay Saeed. That's why today I was actually looking for Saeed.
Whoa.
I was gonna talk to him, he definitely felt disrespected.
Nah, gang, why is her voice like that? Like, she don't sound like a man or anything, but her voice is very masculine, like. Very masculine. I see why they say that now. Damn, she hard with it. Nah. I don't know, man. She seems a little hostile and aggressive, don't you think?
Me, I think it's kind of what I do. If you disrespect, I didn't know. So you better let me know. If you did, I will always apologize. And that's just normal people. But for him to walk around and say all that crazy, you never think about what Saeed's thinking too, though. Like, who wants to walk around being called that? That's embarrassing for him as a guy. You didn't see Saeed today? I was looking for him. I was looking everywhere for him. You gotta catch that up. I didn't get him. No, he was here. But I didn't see him at all. I saw one time and he just... No, the moment I came right, he wasn't here. I'm not trying to be his friend, though.
Yo, bro, I don't know what's going on with that streaming shit.
Why was he? Okay.
Hey, you going my bitch?
I do gotta talk to Saeed. Yeah, for sure. That's why I was looking for him all day.
There was zero accountability here, and I'm not saying that she needs to be accountable. I do think she needs to be held accountable, but I don't think she needs to be accountable, because what is she gonna say? Like, yeah, man, my fault. I completely SA'd that dude. What?
Right.
That's crazy. That's an admission of guilt. You don't know what kind of lawsuit that could turn into. Right. You don't know what kind of reputation that she has. Now she's going to be an admitted SA instead of an SAer regardless. It's like she's admitting she knows what she did. So in this situation, she's kind of screwed both ways, no pun intended. But there was a comment on this thread where someone explained the situation very, very clearly. And I'm going to read it out to you guys, just so you know the severity of what happened. I'm so glad someone finally brought up what happened during Nina's stream with Zoe. I was watching live when it happened and was surprised there was no backlash considering just how effed up the whole scene was, especially when Nina whipped out a condom and she and Zoe started forcing Saeed's clothes off on stream. At one point, Zoe even wrapped her entire body around him to where he couldn't break free. She got him in a Kimura. Is that what it's called? Nah. I don't even know. That's the only thing that I hear Joe Rogan be talking about on the side of the UFC fights. And this happened in front of everyone who was there and no one did anything. Then when he breaks away to hide upstairs from Zoe, everyone just treated it as a big joke. The dude spent the entire stream running away from her, and the only time someone intervened was when he hid behind Silky, who finally said to Zoe to stop and that he's not consenting, but you could tell he wasn't taking it seriously. And I think they're talking about Silky. And I don't think it matters if Silky took it seriously or not, but the fact that Silky was pushing them off of him is all that matters. It doesn't matter how he took it. Like I'm
not gonna lie, if the roles were reversed, if it was two guys, oh my god, yo, they'll be locked up as soon as the stream ends. If it was two guys trying to force a girl to do something, bro, are you serious? Niggas would have been like, first off, he would have got jumped. Probably would have got jumped, you know what I'm saying? Like, he would have got out of there. Word. They would have got out of there. Like, let's keep it a buck, bro. Like, that's crazy, game. Like, nah. Word. Like, if somebody say no, just no. Like, just because you a female, that don't mean every guy wants you. Like, he didn't want, like, he probably didn't like your masculine energy. Like, y'all so, like, forceful. Like, chill a little bit. You know what I'm saying? All right.
The dude, he tried to handle the situation, and that was that. And if this just stayed in the little bubble / community, it would be fine, but it started to spread. And someone that is actually apart from the community that this happens in, Asmongold, who's like one of the biggest people on Twitch right now, arguably the biggest streamer on Twitch right now, and commentator, he reacted to this quite unfavorably. So I'm gonna play you guys 2 clips merged together of what he thought about the situation. And this seems to be maybe his first or second encounter with Nina Lynn, who he's not too fond of either. So I'm gonna run you guys that right now.
What a disgusting. Really? Why is this on the platform right now? There is literal video evidence of her assaulting somebody. Really? Like, I mean, what is this? Twitch is like, we have standards called double standards? Yeah. No, it's not even a double standard. Because they didn't give a when it happened to other girls, right? And give about with Emily, they didn't give about with this. I just it's not double standards. They've got no standards. No, we gotta get a video out on this and let everybody know about it. We gotta let people know about this. This is some nasty, raunchy hood rat, disgusting Cardi B wannabe behavior. It should be on like the red light district, and it should have no place on the internet. Get your off of here, assaulting people. You're disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Get the out of here. Like, how do you even do this? Wow. OnlyFans make this normalized?
It probably did. OnlyFans probably did make this shit normalized. Word. Damn, this is bad, man. This is bad. Like, I don't think, like, nothing's gonna happen. But as far as their reputation, this definitely took a very bad hit. I'm not gonna lie, Zoe been taking L's all year, gang. Zoe been taking L's all year. Not only this, but she didn't get into streaming university. She spazzed out on everybody, looking crazy. And it's just like, bro, like, what is you doing? Then you had the YF and Lucci situation to talk about. She gotta get her breasts done. Like, yo, she been taking L's all year, gang.
No, it didn't. No, this did not.
Now this Nina Lynn girl, I don't know who she is, but she took an L right here too. Like, what's going on, bro? Like, like soon, like these people gonna fall off. Like we are in 2025 going into 2026, right? If they keep going the trajectory that they're gonna not even be remembered for real. By the time we get to, like, let's say 2028, you know what I mean? 2028 going into 2029, going into the new decade. Are they gonna be remembered for anything positive? No, not at all.
No, this should never normalized. It should never be normalized. Don't ever. It's nobody's fault except for their fault that they did this. Nobody else made this happen.
I think Asmon Gold makes a really good point here, where he talks about like, yo, this isn't a chicks or a dudes thing, because Emiru or Emiru, whatever, however it's pronounced, Emiru. That's how I'm saying it. All right, let's come on now. And so she got physically attacked in person at a Twitch event, and in the beginning they were just saying that it was going to be a 30-day ban. It wasn't until that it started spreading everywhere that they turned it into a permanent ban. And that guy was walking off chilling for what did they say, like hours before they like approached him or got him out of the venue or arrested him or whatever the situation ended up happening later. But it was just because of the backlash. And that's a girl, that's a partnered streamer, that's one of the biggest streamers on the platform, and that happened to her. So this situation with this guy and this chick Nina, it's not like a guy versus girl type thing. But I do think like the reason that Nina thinks that she can behave like this, and Zoe too, is because they've never been held accountable for it.
Word.
Like they've never been socked out over it because the dude's scared.
I'm not really a cupcake, but I am.
It's crazy. Crazy world we live in today, man.
Stream and
they probably are gonna get banned though. Like if it didn't happen already, it's gonna happen soon.
So like how else would you describe SA in this situation? Like they got to start slobbering on the dude's meat right in front of the stream? Like is that how far it's got to go for it to be considered that? And that's another thing too, when she's trying to understand the situation, completely incapable of understanding the situation, by the way. And she says, yeah, you know, like think about how embarrassing or humiliating it must be for him. Even if, like, let's just say we take her side of the story. Why would you want to completely embarrass and humiliate a guy in front of a live audience of tens of thousands and an audience after it gets clipped that's going to be in the millions? Why would you want to do that? What kind of person wants to do that? Like, there's a difference between joking and laughing at someone versus humiliating someone.
Exactly.
Like, humiliating someone is traumatizing the person, because now they're just remembered by that. Like this was my first introduction to this guy Saeed. He seems to be like a low-key guy. I think he streams, like he does his own thing, and then he gets dragged into this. And now this is what I know him by. I know him as a dude that got attacked by these two savage beasts that are incapable of understanding when to draw the line. Like someone needs to rein them in. And even McQueen, right? Like McQueen, who is somebody that used to do a lot of girl content, a lot of content with chicks. He was also rolling with DDG back in the day. And I'm gonna play you guys this clip of him reacting to the situation.
He's not consenting. Huh? He's not consenting. Yo, that's...
Yeah. See, that's that part right there, okay? That part right there. He's not consenting, and for that, these be mother. I'm just kidding. They shouldn't be done crazy, but there should be some consequences. There should. Because of the fact of the matter is, if two men did, it would look terrible.
Yes, it would.
All the women in the
Yes, it would. Oh my god, bro! I literally just said that. Like, if you had two men on the internet trying to do something with a girl, she wasn't with it, it would look so bad, bro. That shit would look so bad, gang. Like, I don't think y'all understand.
You try to cancel them to that man.
Right.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so.
Rightfully so, right.
But why is that okay when why is it okay to do that when men do it? But it's not, but then the women aren't getting the same they're not getting the same treatment. Right. No. Doesn't matter if it was all fun and games. You shouldn't do that. Right. Especially not on stream.
Right.
Keep your hands to yourself, okay?
Right.
If you want to be a mark or run away from some cool. Leave him alone. Let the buster and run away from some. Now you're just forcing this.
Right.
Nerd. Let him be a nerd. Okay?
So even him, who is somebody that's done types of content like this, is saying like, dog, come on now. This is not it. You cannot let this fly. And some people are saying that, yo, everyone's pretend. This clip actually, I think it's this comment underneath the McQueen reply. I do think it's something to be addressed because the comment says everyone is pretending they don't know what the real issue here is, which is the attractiveness of the women doing the bootying down. This is gross because the chicks are unfortunate looking. Everyone would be calling him a rainbow if he was complaining if someone like Pokimane did it to him. I don't think this is all the way true. Now, if it was, yeah, if it was a Pokimane, I don't, well, this is the thing. A Pokimane has more sense than that. And also, a chick that is far more conventionally attractive, I guess you could say, they're rarely ever going to behave like this.
Right. They're really not. They're really not. For real. Like, word. It really ain't.
Like, disagree. I really don't think that plays a role in this specific scenario. In others, sure. And in the replies, sure, I see less people defending them, and I do think it's because people, like, if you threw who can I think of that all they do? Yeah, if Ruby Rose was doing this, I think a lot of dudes would be saying, like, man, what's wrong with him? I agree with that for sure. Ruby Rose or who else? Who else do people be thirsting over? I don't know. That's the only name that I can come up with off the top of my head. But it doesn't change the situation, which is that they should be banned on Twitch.
Yeah,
How long? I don't know. But they should not be just streaming like, yo, this is just fly and it's cool and it's chill. And Zoe Spencer in particular is a repeat offender when it comes to things like this, a disrespecter for sure. And I would never, it's very, very hard for me to say I want someone permanently banned. So I wouldn't say that, but they need to get it together. Like they can play this character of like trying to humiliate other people. And honestly, like I saw the streams with Nina Lynn and Agent. Like I thought that was a fine dynamic. Like they had this dynamic where, you know, like she would poke fun at him, he would poke fun at her. They were having a good time. I saw a lot of clips from that stream. And I think she did an outstanding job there, which was a lesson to either get a counterpart that she could stream with that's a male that can joke with her the way that she does and it works out great, or like tone it down. But to like take things to this level, it's just too much, especially with a dude like this where he is 100% uncomfortable, and I don't think he would be comfortable doing that on camera with any chick regardless.
Yeah, man, this is a bad situation. Yeah, I think they, like I said, if they're not banned already, they're definitely gonna get banned soon. And if it doesn't happen, that's crazy double standard, and something needs to be done about that. But let me know what you guys think about the video. Let me know what you guys think about this reaction video. Thank you for watching. More videos coming soon. We are going crazy. I appreciate all the love and support y'all been giving to the channel, man. I rock with y'all because y'all rock with me, and y'all rock with me because I rock with y'all. I appreciate y'all. More videos coming soon. I'll see y'all in the next video, man.